Kalam and Kalimah. Kalimah and Kalam. My dear brothers and sisters, today we are looking for the Kalimah and Kalam. What is the difference between these two? Usually people are in confusion. But it's so simplified, subhanallah. I have brought it for you very simplified way. Anybody will be able to understand what is the difference between Kalimah and Kalam. Kalimah, if noun, verb and particles comes individual, we call it Kalimah, which is meaningful word. If they come together, then we call it Kalam. So let's say the verses of the Quranul Kareem are Kalam. And if they are not Kalam, then they are Kalimah. Now what is in the Kalimah is noun, verb and particle. These three things, when it is comprises, it will become Kalam. Ism, noun, FIAL, verb, HARF, particle. Now when these three things are combined, we call it a Kalam. In verses of Quranul Kareem, ayat of Quranul Kareem, these three things are making the verse complete. But if the verse is not complete, comprising these three things, and if they are only individuals, then they are Kalimah. Individuals, these three things, individuals are Kalimah, and comprised together is Kalam. Murakkab, meaningful construct. Now there are also two types. Tammun means complete. Jumlatun ismiya, Jumlatul fi'liya means nominal noun and verbal noun. These are complete. Tammatun, murakkabat tammatun, murakkabat naqisun, incomplete. The construct is incomplete. We call it naqis. Naqisun, murakkab tawsifi, descriptive. Murakkab ishariya, pointing. Murakkab jariyi, preposition, prepositional. Murakkab idafiya, possessive. Murakkab atfiya, conjunctional. It is so simplified, my dear brothers and sisters, you don't have to get in confusion. Kalimah and Kalam. Let's have a look at another subject. It will make very clear to you. It is verb and noun. Let's say kataba, to write, means likhna. What is noun? Kitabun, a book. Ek kitab, ek pustak. Kitabatun, writing. Kitabun will become kitabatun, means writing, likhna. Kutubun means books. More than one book. Kutubun, kitabein, pustakein, chopadiyan. Katibun, the one who is a writer, who is writing, is a writer, katibun. You remember verse of Quranul Kareem? Kiraman katibun ya'lamuna ma taf'alun. Okay, so that is katib, means writer. Maktubun, a written. Anything like a letter, if you write letter, it is maktubun, means a written letter. Maktabun, now this is for the place. Maktaba, Allah, Quranul Kareem, okay, and the kitab, kutub, you see books. Kutub placed in one place called maktub, maktabun, or office also, desk also, pustakalay, sangrahalay, office. Istiktabun, dictation. Istiktabun, dictation. Likhna, likhwana. Okay. Now, this kataba, you understood this. These are the noun. Now let's take verb. What is verb of same? Kitaba. Kataba. Now we take it as verbs. Kataba, he wrote. Where is he? In this fatha. Zabar mein, it is concealed. It is in the zabar. He wrote. Usne likha tha. Moreover, it is madhi also. Past tense. Yaktubu. When the, you remember? Atya. Atyan. Let me write for you. Hamza alif, ta, ya, na. Huwa yaktub, ana aktub, huwa yaktub, anta taktub, nahnu naktub. Nahnu naktubu. So, you remember? When ya is placed before kataba, is become he writes. When the fatha is placed, means he wrote. Yaktubu, he writes. वह लिख रहा है, उसने यहाँ पर है, वो उसने लिखा था. Uktub, when there is an order, Hamza alif is placed before katab. Uktub means write. There is an order. Allah Azza wa Jal created the Kalam. After creating the Kalam and Lawh Mahfuz, Allah Azza wa Jal ordered the Kalam. Uktub means write. And the Kalam become in action and wrote everything preordainment. We call it a preordainment. Okay, and there is Hadith Mubarak also. Rafa'atul aqlamu, rufi'atul aqlamu, wajaffatul suhuf. Now the pens have been raised up, taken away, and the awraq, lawh mahfuz, all the pages are dried up. Means Allah Azza wa Jal is not going to change what is He has written. Allah's kalam is not changing. Uktub, now you know uktub means there is an order, means write, likho. Okay, I gave you the beautiful example of Hadith Mubarak. Rufiyatul aqlamu wa jaffatul suhuf. Jaff means dry, rufiya means taken away. Okay, lifted. Pens are lifted and the papers are dried. Means Allah Azza wa Jal has written everything. Kutiba, it was written. You remember kutiba alaykum as-siyamu kama kutiba qabl. Min qablakum. Kutiba means it was written by Allah Azza wa Jal pertaining to the siyam. You see, I'm giving you example of the Quranul Karim verses also. वह लिखा हुआ था. क्या लिखा हुआ था? कि आप लोगों पर रोजे फर्ज कर दिए गए हैं जिस तरह से पहली उम्मतों पे रोजे फर्ज थे. It is obligatory upon you, all of you, to fast. Same like kutiba. We had written before for the prescribed before the ummah before you. Kataba, he exchanged in writing with. उसने लिखा पढ़ाई की के साथ लेन देन किया था. If you want to do some transaction, monetary, or you borrow the money or you lend the money without riba, of course, inshallah not to take riba. So, kataba, he exchanged in writing with. Okay, before giving or lending, or if both the parties are agree, forget about. It is on the trust basis. Iktataba, he wrote himself. उसने खुद लिखा था. Iktataba. Istaktaba, he short writing, उसने लिखी थी चाहा. Okay, someone who wants to do the transaction, okay, and he insists, one party insists, istaktaba, he short writing, you must give it in the writing. Okay, let's take another beautiful example. Very beautiful example and simplified. I will take you in a 3 to 4 languages. Very fast, so that you will understand. وَحَرْفٌ جَاءَ لِمَعْنًا وَحَرْفٌ جَاءَ لِمَعْنًا. In Arabic, haraf is, and there are 2 types. Harf ma'na means harf. With ma'na, harf means letter, one single letter we are talking about. एक अक्षर है, वो मायने वाले भी हैं and मुबानी भी है. Harf al-ma'na, it is, we call it a particle, and harf, only the letters, we call it a letters. Like harf tahajji, harf mubani, okay? And harf bi ma'na, min, fi, hal, ala, okay? These are the having a meaning. We call it a particles. Harf al-mani. And harf al-mubani means alif, ba, ta, sa, jim, ha, kha. That is single harf. But as I told you, that there is also the meaning of each and every haraf. Let's say example. Billahi, by the Allah, swear upon Allah. Tallahi, by the swear upon Allah. Wallahi, by the swear upon Allah. You see, it has a meaning. And I already shown you the atayan, hamza alif, ta, ya, and noon. Aktub, ana aktub, anta taktub, huwa yaktub, nahnu naktubu. You see, each and every have. But we call it known as building blocks or alphabet, hurf tahji, mubani. Now, let's take an example. In English, he is going to school. Now, this is correct sentence. Is he going to school? It is also correct sentence. But going school to he is, or he going to is school. These are the 2 sentences are wrong. Same way in Sanskrit and Hindi, let's say Hindi language, Indian Hindi language. वह स्कूल जा रहा है, correct, not a problem. वह है जा स्कूल रहा, wrong. स्कूल जा रहा वह है, wrong. जा वह है स्कूल रहा, wrong. Okay, let's take a Sanskrit language. Okay, I like Sanskrit, Arabic, and of course English and Hindi is our national language. Sanskrit is also having a vast meaning, same like Arabic language. Let's say Sanskrit. Saha means what? Saha vidalayam gacchati. Okay, correct. Saha vidalayam gacchati means he is going to the school. Okay, वह school जा रहा है. हुआ यज़हब इला अल मदरसा. Correct. वह स्कूल जा रहा है. विद्यालयम गच्छति सह, also correct. Okay, he is going to the school, not a problem. Sah gच्छति विद्यालयम, he is going to the school. Okay, beautiful, Sanskrit also is a lovely language. Let's take a language in Arabic. Arabic has a very vast meaning. Arabic, Zaid hit Amr. Okay, जैद ने अमर को मारा. दरबा जैदुन अमरन, दरबा अमरन जैदुन, जैदुन दरबा अमरन, जैदुन अमरन दरबा, अमरन दरबा जैदुन, अमरन जैदुन दरबा. Okay, this is something beautiful, All the 6 words, 6 sentences has a meaning. Okay, now let's take an example of verses of Quranul Karim. Daud means alayhi salam, David, slew Jalut, Goliath. Jalut in Bible is a Goliath, and David in Bible, Daud in Bible is a David. So David and Daud is the same name of the prophet, and the Jalut, and the Goliath is the same name of the king. Okay, so فَهَزَمُوهُمْ بِإِذْنِ اللَّهِ وَقَاتَلَ دَاوُودُ جَالُوتَ. You see, قَتَلَ دَاوُودُ جَالُوتَ. Surah Al-Baqarah, Surah number 2, verse number 251. See, beautiful verse I have taken for you. Now in English language there is a SVO, subject, verb and object. So they are in sequence. Okay? If you bring it upside down, the meaning will change it. Okay? Same like subject is a Zaid, verb is a heat, and the object is Amr. Now SVO we have to remember this order SVO order in English language. Okay? Like English specifies the order of the word. First is the subject, second is the verb, and third is the object. If you change the word order, it alters the meaning or makes it meaningless. Okay? Arabic does it through single vowel. 6 way of saying Zaid, hit, Amr. I already explained to you. Let me give you something beautiful in writing. Daraba Zaidun Amran. Daraba Zaidun Amran. Zaidun daraba Amran. Zaidun daraba Amran. Amran daraba Zaidun. Usually we use this, which I have put it in the box. Amran daraba Zaidun. This is mostly used. Daraba Amran Zaidun. Daraba Amran Zaidun. Zaidun Amran daraba. Zaidun Amran daraba. Amran Zaidun daraba. Daraba. There is a ba. Mustatir. You remember? It is hidden. He is hidden here. Daraba. He hit. Who hit? Zaid. To whom he hit? He hit to the Amr. See? Zaidun. Daraba. The pronoun is hidden. He is hidden pronoun in fatha. You must always remember this. And for female, hiya. Okay? That is in fatha zabar. Okay? In fatha zabar is written. Now this is so simplified, my dear brothers and sisters. If you really want to understand how vast Arabic language is, let me take you the small journey. You remember what is a Kalama? Qaf, Lam, Mim. This is lesson for you all people now. Huh? Please, brother, find out the meaning. Kalam means pen. Okay, I give you the pen. Okay, over here, pen. Okay. Now, if I take Qaf again and put it here, Qaf, this is 1, this is 2, there will be 3, there will be 4, 5, and 6. This Kalam, if you shuffle it upside down, there will be a 6 meaning of Kalam. Again we take Qaf. You remember, 99.5% Quran, 0.5% Quran is based on 3 root word. This is root letter, root word. Root word. They are usually 3, like Qaf, Lam, Mim. Okay, I take Qaf once again and shuffle the Lam and Mim. Okay, so Kalam will become, okay, let's not take Kalam. Let's say Kamar. Okay, Kamara. Because in Kalam you will be more disturbed. Qamar. Qamar we know. Okay? We take it a moon. Moons mean Qamar. If we take Kaf again and we shuffle Mim and Ra, it will become Karam. Karam. Now you have to find out the meaning of Karam, okay? I give you taste also. Now we take the second letter Mim. Now we take first letter, because it was first Kaf, we take Kaf. So it will become Makara. Okay, now you have to find the Makar, meaning of Makar. Now you take Mim again, because we took Kaf 2 times, we take Mim 2 times, and then shuffle the Kaf and Ra. So Makar is there, now it will become Marak. Oh, Marak you know already. Marak means sorba, soup, okay? Salan, you know already. Okay, let me give you the soup. Sorba. Sorba in Arabic we call, okay? Soup. Makar, okay, let me give you the meaning, poison. You make a rhyme, you know. Makar, Marak. There is a makar in Marak. There is a poison in the soup. Sorbe mein zahar hai. Now you know these 2 things. Inshallah you will not forget. Okay, this third and fourth I already gave it to you. Kamar means moon. We already know. Now let's take a Ra from Kamar. And take the Kaf, because Kaf is in the initial letter. Initial letter is the Kaf. So, Rakam. Rakam you know? You read in the Quran 100 times. And still we don't know Rakam. Because we never contemplate. We never do the Tadabbur on Quranul Kareem. We read it simply to just get the Sawab. Okay, you will get the Sawab. Inshallah. Asharaka amsaluha. But you must read also with pondering over. Raqama. You remember Surah Al-Kahf? Am hasibta anna ashabul kahfi war raqimi. Raqama. Okay, Surah Al-Kahf. Al-Kahf. Am hasibta anna ashab al-kahfi wal raqimi kanu min ayatina ajaba. See, there is a rakam in the Surah Al-Kahf. Find out the meaning. Okay? There is a rakam also in one more verse. Surah Mutaffifin. You know, remember? Surah Al-Mutaffifin. Mutaffifin. Okay, Surah Al-Mutaffifin. Mutaffifin. Okay? Okay, Mutaffifin. Where is that? Wama adraka ma sijjin. Kitabum marqum. Maraqum. Okay? Maraqum, if you take a root word, it will be rakam. Okay? Now you know the meaning of rakam. Okay? Marqum. There is 2 times in the Surah Al-Mutaffifin, huh? Wama adraka ma illiyin kitabun marqum. Wama adraka ma sijjin kitabun marqum. Sijjin in Arabic means prison. Okay? Now what is left is rakam, ramaqa. Ramak, very few people they know. Ramaqa. Ramak means last breathe. Last breathe. May Allah Azza wa Jal give us Kalimah, even if it is a last breathe. Now, my dear brother and sister, who can claim that he knows Arabic language? Very difficult. It is so vast. Okay? I gave you so many things. You find out the Karam. Not Kaf, Ra, Mim. Qaf, Ra, Mim. Now, this is from Qamar. We have a 6 word, 6 meaning. And the root words are only 3. I mean, mostly 3 letter root word. Please, my dear brothers and sisters, try to understand it. Okay. My dear brothers and sisters, I will remove the glass. Huh? Okay, my dear brothers and sisters, it is hurting me. So I will put the dark glass because I underwent the surgery of my both the eyes. Okay, may Allah give, He has already given the Noor second time in my life. Alhamdulillah. Lakal kullu hamdi ya Rab. Allahumma lakal hamd kullu wa lakal shukr kullu ya Rab, ya Rab, ya Rab. Okay. Now we know. Qamar means moon. Karam, I have given you the task. Okay. Makar, we know it's meaning a poison. Marak means we know sorba, soup. Okay. Then we took Raqam. Huh? أم حسبت أن أصحاب الكهف والرقيم رقما. Huh? There is Raqam. And وما أدراك ما سجين كتاب مرقوم. There is Raqam. Okay. وما أدراك ما إليين كتاب مرقوم. So now you know Raqam also. And Ramak is the last breath. May we pray to the Allah that Allah will give us Kalimah Tayyibah, Kalimah Shahada. For even if we have last breath before our ruh depart from, soul depart from our body. This is the best supplication and dua. Okay. Now there is one Qamus, dictionary, Al-Lugha Al-Arabiyyah. Name of the Qamus Al-Muhit Al-Arabiyyah. Qamus Al-Muhit Al-Lughat Al-Arabiyyah. This is the name. So the author, he wrote about like Isa alayhi salam and Dajjal. What did he write? Isa, Masih, and thus Dajjal also we call it a Masih. Now two Masih came simultaneously with Isa alayhi salam, good Masih, with Dajjal, bad Masih. Okay? The author, he said, he proclaiming that Arabic is so vast that he wrote 50 meaning of Masih in Qamus Al-Arabiyyah. Muhit. Qamus Muhit Al-Arabiyyah means oceanic dictionary of Arabic language. My dear brothers and sisters, it's so vast Arabic language. What I have given you is basic. If your basic is strong, inshallah, bismillah, you will begin to understand the Quranul Karim. And Ahadith Mubarak also. Now both the things are not matching together. The language of Quran is different and the language of Ahadith is different. But both are from the Allah Azza wa Jal only. So we must try to understand it. And we must teach our children also so that they understand it. And the same way it has come to us, and we must give it to the people. And I must thank our brother who is with us today, and we pray for him, special supplication, Zaid Mansouri. Brother Zaid Mansouri, may Allah accept your good deeds in this world and world hereafter, because you are with us. Zaid Mansouri साहब, अल्लाह आपको दीन दुनिया आखिरत में कामयाबी अता फरमाए, आपके वालिदैन के, आपके आल औलाद की. डेफिनेटली उन लोगों को सिखाइए अरबिक ज़बान, बहुत आसान है. वल्लाही इतनी आसान ज़बान और कोई भी नहीं है. मैंने 10-12 ज़बानें सीखी. फ्रेंच का ग्रामर सीखने के लिए मेरा दिमाग खराब हो गया. वल्लाह बुखार भी आ गया और फ्रेंच का ग्रामर नहीं आया, सिर्फ थोड़ा मोड़ा बोलना आ गया. Chipotle français, oui, I speak French. What do you say, French? Okay, comment tu t'appelles? Comment tu t'appelles? What is your name? Je m'appelle Mohammed Jack. To Yakub they call Jacob. And from Jacob they call it a Jack. So Jacob is in the Bible, Yakub is in the Quran. And Jack Chirac, you remember the presidents of France, Jack Chirac? He was Yakub Chirac. If you go to the Far East, Philippines, they call Jacob. It means Jacob. So to Jack they will say Hek. And to Yakub they will say Jacob. You remember Jackie Chan? Jackie Chan in the Far East, that mimicry artist and the martial artist, Jackie Chan. Oh my God, he struggled a lot, for all that kung fu and karate and all gymnastics. And he was a very good stuntman. Even for the Bruce Lee, he did stunt. His name is a Jackie Chan. In fact, Jackie also is a Yakub. So my dear brothers and sisters, what I want to tell you, Zaid Mansoori साहब, मैं इसलिए आपको ये मुखातिब होके बोल रहा हूँ कि अरबिक जबान से आसान और कोई जबान है ही नहीं. वल्लाह है पूरी रुए जमीन पे. તમે ગુજરાતીમાં બોલી શકો, ગુજરાતીમાં બોલો તો પણ ગુજરાતી એટલી બધી આસાન નથી જેટલી તમે સમજો છો. आपण मराठीमध्ये गोष्टी करू शकतात, किंतु मराठी सुद्धा एवढी सरळ भाषा नाही. त्यातमध्ये जर आपण अलंकारिक भाषाचा प्रयोग केला तर संस्कृत ऑल्सो इज नॉट सो इझी. English has too many things taken from the many other languages. Okay, French, its grammar is very tough. I got tired of learning that French language. Okay, Turkey, like if you want to say that, I used to say to the many Turki brethren and our Kardeş and Arkadas. Kardeş means brother and Arkadas means friend. Koşarak atlamak yaşak. Yüzme havuza. Ben yüzme havuza koşarak atlamak yaşak. You see, it's very tough to pronounce. Then they say, teşekkür ederim. Nerede gidiyorsun? Ben gidiyorum camia. Nerede gitti? Ben gitti yüzme havuza. You see, this is tough language. Wallahi, Arabic is very simple. Even if you say, there is one more Sanskrit language. With Sanskrit, there is one another Proto-Sanskrit. They call it a Pali. Koi da yanawa, mama kema khande yanawa, koi da yanawa, mama Pali yanawa, Velavaki, Kohmada, Hondai, Mohamedai. Oh, these are tough languages. But Arabic is very simplified language, my dear brothers and sisters. So, Zaid Mansoori साहब अपने बच्चों को अरबी ज़बान अभी से सिखाएं. जो मैंने दिया है आपको वो बेस है, बेस. वल्लाह इतना सिंप्लीफाइड बेस एक ही लेक्चर के अंदर आपको दे दिया. आप खुद ही उसके ऊपर गौर और फिक्र करें, तदब्बुर करें. अल्लाह अज़्ज़ा वजल आपको कुरान करीम में फरमाते हैं कि वलक़द यस्सरनल क़ुरआना लिज़्ज़िक्र हल फी मिन मुद्दकिर. हमने कुरान और करीम को इतना आसान करके आपको दिया है, क्या कोई है उस पे गौर और फिक्र करे? हम लोग गौर और फिक्र किए बगैर ही पढ़ते हैं उसको. उस पे भी सवाब है, अजर है. एक एक हरफ पढ़ने पे 10-10 नेकियां हैं. मगर यार गौर और फिक्र करके पढ़ना चाहिए. इसी के साथ दुरूद का वक्त हो रहा है. अल्लाहुम्मा सल्ली अला मुहम्मदिन व अला आलि मुहम्मदिन कमा सल्लैता अला इब्राहीम व अला आलि इब्राहीम इन्नका हमीदुम मजीद. अल्लाहुम्मा बारिक अला मुहम्मदिन व अला आलि मुहम्मदिन कमा बारकता अला इब्राहीम व अला आलि इब्राहीम इन्नका حميد مجيد. يا أولي الأولي يا آخر الآخرين يا ذو القوة المتين يا رحم اليتامى والمساكين أرحمنا يا أرحم الراحمين. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وأدخلنا الجنة مع الأبرار يا عزيز يا غفار يا رب العالمين. اللهم وانصر كل مجاهدين والمؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات في كل مكان كل بلاد كل مناطق الدنيا يا رب العالمين. اللهم وانصرهم وانصرنا فإنك خير الناصرين. اللهم يحفظهم وأحفظنا فإنك خير الحافظين اللهم فاغفر لهم واغفر لنا فإنك خير الغافرين اللهم يرزقهم ويرزقهن وارزقنا أحسن الرزق في الدنيا وأحسن الرزق في الآخرة فإنك خير الرازقين. और मेरे भाइयों, बुजुर्ग और दोस्तों, आज का एक अहम और ख़ास ऐलान ये है कि my dear brethren, Muslim sisters, save your daughters. There is a love jihad against the Muslim Ummah. Save your daughters. They are using very badly weapon that is called, it's not a rod, but very sharp wooden piece. They are inserting into the private part of our daughters and destroying them. Those daughters who ran away with non-Muslims. So save your daughters. This is the best advice ever I have given in my lecture. Because I received several videos. My God, we just can't see it. The gangs are roaming around. The traps are being set. On the road, daylight, our daughters are being picked up and they are in hijab. They ran away with the non-Muslims. And our Muslims, they are sleeping. Muslim brethren and sisters, they are sleeping. They don't know where their daughters are going. So these people, the group of the 4-5 boys, they pick up the girl, our daughter, put it in a big trunk. One man jump into the trunk and then he insert that the wooden piece, sharp, into the private part and destroy the womb, the ovary, destroy the whole private part. And some girls, they return back. So Muslim, they don't accept because she ran away with the non-Muslim. And the Imam does not pray their janazah because she is no more Muslim. And then she committed all the way zina. And then people, they refuse to bury it in the Muslim graveyard. This is serious consequences. I don't know all over the world, but it is happening in this country. So, of course, with the support of some politicians and politics party. So we have to save our daughters. Remember always, verse number 221 of Surah Al-Baqarah. Recite it with translation, tafasir. Teach to your children. Verse number 221. La tankihu mushrikat. وَلَا تَنْكِهُ الْمُشْرِكِ وَلَوْ عَجَبَكُمْ. Maybe they like to you too much, but don't marry them and don't give our daughters to them. Or don't make our daughters run away with them. This is serious consequences. And eventually they convert our daughter into the prostitute. And they don't return. Initially they sell in a 10,000 rupees, then 30,000 rupees, then price increases. By the time she reached to the 100,000 rupees, there are hundred of people, they commit rape, zina with our daughters. Prevent your daughters, my dear brothers and sisters. This is something very stern request, earnest request and stern warning to you all people. With this, Salamun alaikum wa salamun alaikunna wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.